in which technology is providing innovative and important answers to this question, and that is where my passion lies. InsurTech is creating new pathways in an old industry. InsurTech is the confluence of technology and insurance, and it's where insurance meets its boldness. For example, Slice is an InsurTech innovator that insures Uber and Lyft drivers. It's on-demand insurance. So the app triggers the insurance at the start of the ride and then turns it off at the end of the ride. It tracks it down to the minute and the second. This makes insurance affordable, and it just makes sense. Another InsurTech innovator is Metromile. They charge by the mile for automobile insurance. You only pay for the distance that you drive. I mean, why pay for car insurance if you aren't using your car? And I have to say, one of my personal favorites that is truly transforming what's possible for people is Bought by Many. They are a social broker. They serve people who have very unique demands, and because of that have a hard time finding insurance. For example, let's say travel insurance for travelers with gout, or pet insurance for one-eyed rescue pups, or quite seriously, life insurance for individuals with diabetes. They pool together these underserved consumers so that in larger numbers, insurance becomes affordable in ways it's never been before. So these are all great examples of...
Familiar with on-demand insurance?
Yes.
Okay. How is it different from regular insurance, and what are the advantages?
Basically, on-demand insurance is going to be more for specific purpose or specific reason. So if you want to get on-demand insurance, it's if you have a contractor and he have a job that he need to do today, but he don't need the insurance for a long period of time. So then at that point, he can actually he can get on-demand insurance. So on-demand insurance is more to serve with a short-term need. And also on-demand insurance is used, a lot of time it's used to cover products like phones, iPads. So a lot of that stuff, that's what's considered on-demand insurance. It's a demand for it, and it's a demand for a device, or a demand to be able to replace something quick. You know, when you're looking at traditional insurance is where you're more or less transferring the risk to an insurance company. So if I say I'm buying a vehicle, and I'm going to own that vehicle, so I have to protect the bank interest in that vehicle, and so that's why I need to have auto insurance, which is called P&C, your property and casualty insurance.
Okay.
So your property and casualty insurance is going to cover your house, it'll cover your car, so it'll cover any tangible product that a bank or someone else have an interest off into it, and then you want to make you need to make the bank whole if something happens. And then when you start looking into the, business insurance, long-term, covering, everything that's inside of a business, you want to be able to cover that. So that's more of the transfer and the risk of traditional insurance. So the versus between on-demand and traditional insurance, on-demand is kind of what it is. It's you need it right now. You don't have time to go through a lot of underwriting. So in most cases, it's going to be higher because a lot of times they don't have a chance to run a background check. So they basically saying, it's a high risk job, so we'll cover you, but this is going to be the cost. And it's very profitable because in most cases, people never do what? They pretty much never file a claim on it because every time you're doing a new on-demand policy, you're starting all over again.
Okay. All right, here's the last question. Who should get this kind of insurance, particularly during a pandemic?
Contractors should get that type of insurance. People who are doing, short-term work. If you have just like we had during the pandemic, Uber Eats and all those traditional things just went through the roof. DoorDash. So those were great candidates for on-demand insurance because they needed it quick, they needed it fast, but they might not needed it let's say if I'm going to DoorDash for 2 weeks. well, I only need it for 2 weeks, so there's going to be me paying a premium past the 2 weeks, and when it's time for me to do it again, I just do it again. So use some people who are doing short-term work. Those are great candidates for on-demand insurance.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you giving me your time today, Mr. Jerome Madison. And you would like to say your company your name real fast?
Yes, the name of our company is Nuisance Insurance Company, and we specialize in all types of insurance, protecting and transferring the risk from yourself to the insurance company.
Alrighty. Well, thank you for giving me your time today, and you have a nice day.
You do the same. Thank you.